The three things which I work on is work ethic, discipline and then results. Without discipline you've got nothing. We rented houses here in Manchester. The guys pay towards their sort of living accommodation, and they have a timetable every week that's sent to them on the Friday, which runs then from the following Monday. Timekeeping has got to be like spot on. I did want it to be sort of slightly army, if you like, trying to find out the ones who are weak and don't actually mentally really want it, you know, and it does find them out in the first few months. The best thing you can do is spend all your time with them, you know, and if your influences are right and you can get the guys riding in the way in which you want them to ride, that means spending every day, literally sometimes 24 hours a day with these guys all the time. I think everybody sees me slightly different, yeah. I think I'm more of a life coach at this stage with some of them. Some are more mature than others and they use me as a coach straight away. Others, I think, do use you as somebody to speak to on a daily basis, just about normal life, I think, you know. So, as somebody did say to me once, if you're not prepared for to be brother, dad, coach, whatever it may be, if you don't like that, get out now. So it did make me think. That was when I started the job, and I thought it was quite a good thing to say.
I'm 18 years old. First time I've been away from home. It's been 5-6 weeks now, and I'm sort of getting to terms with my home's not my home anymore. This is my home here. So I'm not missing it too much. To be honest, I'm not even speaking to my parents that much. They're sort of busy doing their own thing, and I'm busy doing my own thing, and it sort of makes it a bit easier for me, sort of separating completely. So I'm going all right at the moment. It's good to be around people your age, and growing up, it's a weird thing, and I've had to grow up quite a bit these last few weeks, but I think I'm doing a pretty good job on it.
This period as well, what we call the boot camp, you know, it is about them riding into work every day and then riding home, so I want them to feel like they actually are doing a proper job, you know.
Like, we have a laugh with our old school friends. They're like, "Oh, are you still cycling?" I don't think they understand how serious it is actually to us. I mean, we've given up a lot, but it's what we've chose to do.
One of the things that I knew I needed to do when you've got young lads together, the days need to be full, and you know, primarily it's all about cycling. That's all we're really interested in, is how fast they can go on the bike. You know, how fast can they do that discipline. So that's the first thing we look at. But I don't believe that just doing that and nothing else is good enough. I think they've got so many more hours in the day, and I think we're trying to work to an 8-hour working day. So they've got plenty of time, and I think filling their days up with other educational stuff helps them become better athletes, really. We live in Italy for 6 months of the year, so doing a language course sort of fitted really, really well.
Anytime you mention anything bike-related, you can see them taking notes in a way that maybe they wouldn't normally, because they grasp it straight away that, you know, that is useful, you know, that I'm possibly going to say. You give them the word for wheel, and like, okay, but I need to know what's the front wheel and what's the back wheel. But the moment that they click that, hang on a second, this is useful, then you can't shut them up, which is nice.